Right, I just want to say something here. Obviously, I like apple juice quite a bit, as you might have been able to tell on this channel, because I just did one random intro and now literally every single person loves it for some reason. So everyone thinks now that I hate orange juice. I never said anything against orange squash, okay? If you want orange squash, have it, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. I really am running out of intros to this series, so please let me know ideas, because I'm getting desperate. But anyway, let's actually get on topic. We're going to simulate, I know this is extreme, the first 4 games, alright, of this episode. But the reason being is Bournemouth, I mean, they're kind of like a fake rival, according to some Portsmouth fans that have told me in the comments. So I'm just going to simulate that one. I'll probably play the home game. Stoke, no offence to Stoke, a little bit dead, can't be better to play that. We've got Rosenborg, Braga and Sparta Prague in the Europa League. Again, not really that exciting. So I'm going to simulate the first Rosenborg game and Newcastle, but I want to play Leeds, all right? And I think I have to play Watford, and also Braga arguably is a bigger game than Rosenborg. If I was out here simulating Man United and City, then yeah, you could have a go at me, but I'm not doing that. So yeah, Bournemouth. Right, okay. So right, Nelson got 2. That's good to see. Curtis and Adley. Bournemouth are terrible in this, just like they are in real life. I wouldn't normally mention a transfer like this, but being as this guy's an OG player, Ellis Harrison, we've got a pretty decent offer for him here from some Romanian club, I think. So we'll just accept that. He's never played a single game for us once, I don't think. So yeah, go and get some game time. And yes, of course, we are past transfer deadline day because, I mean, we literally can't sign anyone, but we've got Stoke. We win 3-1 again. I might play the away game just because it's a different team that I don't play much. Parrott did miss a penalty as well, but Nelson, Parrott and Curtis scored for us. On to Rosenborg's team, Nicholas Bentner's team, I think, as well. I seem to think that. I don't really care, to be honest. Can we get a win, though? Okay, that's probably fair. Away from home, 1-1 draw, but I mean, I want to be going to win this season, given the fact it's our 3rd straight year in the Europa League. So that's a little bit of a worry, I suppose. And just to point out, we're in the title race, lads. I mean, with 5 games in, I mean, I do know that 4 of those games, 4 games of those aren't even games that I've played. So yes, I am technically cheating here, but I probably shouldn't be simulating all these games, but it makes sense. Okay, we've dropped points. 1-1. Parrott and Loftus-Cheek scoring. It has felt like absolutely ages, but we are finally back at Fratton Park. The last game here was when we beat Leicester 4-0 quite a while ago. I mean, it was literally this time last week, but still, you know, it's a big time. We're finally back at Fratton Park, where I'm actually going to play a game to face Leeds in the League Cup. Now, I was trying to take the League Cup seriously, because I've never won it once on YouTube in any of my series, so it'd be nice to win it. Even though I do want to take it seriously, I have made quite a few changes, like Connolly, Harness, Smith-Rowe as number 10, Shackleton, Seddon, Van der Berg, Richardson, and also our new backup goalie gets a start as well. Their team, right, very different to real life. Ayling still there, Calvin Phillips, Dallas, but that is a very different Leeds team. Go on, lads. Into Seddon. Steve Seddon. That's not bad for a left back. Smith-Rowe. Brilliant. I think Smith-Rowe could be good as an attacking midfielder when he gets a goal in his first game in that position starting. 1-0 Pompey. Come on, lads. I want to try and win the League Cup. We've won the FA Cup twice now. Let's try and go all out to get the League Cup. My main focus this season is the Europa League again, because I want to go absolutely all out to win that, because last season was embarrassing, disappointing to go out the way we did. So we've got to do better. League, I think we have to do much better as well. Here's Emil. He's on a hat-trick. No, he isn't. He's on a brace. And he gets his brace there. That was terrible commentary. But it is Smith-Rowe to put us 2-0 up. Leeds are falling apart. Again, I'm not going to sing it because I don't really want you to click off the video. But, you know, we know the song. Leeds are falling apart again. And, yeah. Standard really, isn't it? Seddon. Don't know what he's doing in that position. Good save, though. I don't even think we've played Leeds once yet, you know. Because even when we were in the Championship, I think they were in the Premier League. So, all the more reason why I'm pleased with playing this one. It is in. Connolly down. Pen. It's got to be a penalty. Calvin Phillips. Now, of late, penalties have actually gone quite well for me. Of late, I nearly won 2. I won one in the FA Cup, of course. Adley, bottom corner. I'm a master at penalties all of a sudden. What's going on here? All of a sudden, Rads can score set pieces. I'm sorry I keep bringing this series up, but back when I was with Forest, we beat Leeds 7-0 in the 5th season when we played them in the League Cup. So, yeah, it seems to be a tradition, no matter what team I'm at. But Adley puts us 3-0 up from the spot. Half time then, couldn't really go any better really, could it? 3-0 up, Adley from the spot, and 2 goals for Smith Rowe. Could have been more, really. We've been that good. Leeds hardly turned up. They've had quite a bit of the ball, but they've just done very little with it. But yeah, let's keep it going. Emil. I mean, it's kind of standard really. It's been a bit of a dead second half, to be honest. Not really much has happened. And not bad from Watmore there. Go on. Curtis! Not bad. Corner Pompey. Adley swings it in. Watmore. Oh! Nearly. Okay, we nearly scored another header. 3 changes then. We're taking off Adley for Morris getting a rare chance. Burgess also getting a rare chance instead of Watmore, because they're 2 regulars that play all but every game. And Curtis off for Nelson. Harness. It is Harness. It is Harness still. Not bad. I was trying to get him a goal. Tello. Let's keep a clean sheet, lads. No. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. That was, it doesn't matter, but that was banter at the highest level. Can I blame Bazu there? I mean, it's a good job he's a backup goalkeeper, because that was his fault. He didn't grab the ball, and then he let it just trickle past him. That is, okay. He's had nothing to do all game, and that's the first thing he does. Okay, have we signed a flop? I don't know. Is it another Muric situation? I don't know. We lose our clean sheet right at the end. The crowd go mental for a win in the League Cup, but not when I beat City 5-0. But, you know, that's just FIFA 20. But, yeah, we get a very standard 3-1 win. Kind of happened what always happens in football. You score a load in one half and you don't get any in the second. But, yeah, through to the next round of the Cup. So then, back at Fratton Park, this time for the first Premier League game of the season at home that I'm actually going to play. I mean, we are actually second and we could technically go top of the league if we win this, but I kind of feel like it's undeserved because I know I've just simulated 3 of them, but still, I'm going to play majority of them. That's a very rare occasion where I've simulated a ton of games in one go. And of course, we know our record of Watford. Apart from the game in the FA Cup back when in the Championship, we've lost every single game we've played against them in the Premier League. So 4 L's, 1 win. Not great at all. But their team, it looks pretty much the same to the team that beat us every time. Luis Felipe, they've still got that Mexican beer brand in the right back spot. And Nubel, which is a good sign. And of course, full strength for us. On Adley, brilliant. Into Nelson. Not bad. By the way, Nelson, he's actually number 24 for Arsenal, not 22. I'm normally quite good with knowing what numbers people wear. So I'm surprised I got that wrong. But I'll change it. Cartabalde. Take your time, mate. Okay, that took far too long to break that attack. Troy. Relief. It's been a very poor game so far. Very little has happened. But we did take the lead. We're playing a hell of a lot better than we did when they came here last season. Because I remember that was one of the worst games we played. We didn't even get battered. But we just played really, really poor. Like even when we didn't have shots, we just kept giving the ball away. We do take the lead though. Well, last time, 1-0 we lead against Watford. Troy Park put us ahead, of course. Not a great game, but I just want to try and win this. And we are. We have got off to a fantastic start in the league. Yes, I have simulated 3, but still. We are in a very good position so far early on. They're in. No. We were holding on, but that's their best chance yet, Watford. Okay, they're having more chances now, but it's been a very poor game, but we're just holding on. We really are. We're holding on now because they're having a lot of chances. And we're on the break now. Nelson. Reece Nelson. Not got a goal yet for Pompey, but Reece Nelson went for it. I probably should have squared it. Not bad. Just don't. Just don't. Just don't. Just don't. Just don't. Just don't. Thank you. Henderson. 85 rated for a reason because he's saving us 3 changes as well. Bringing on Van der Berg to play as a CDM because just to stay defensive. And also Seddon and Smith Rowe. Oh my god. No. This is nervy, lads. This is nervy. The last 20 odd minutes, it has just been Watford. And doing that isn't going to help, you idiots. No. No. Why did I slide? Because that would have been an instant penalty. Holding on here, lads. We really are. As soon as we get the ball, we just pass it to them. So we don't clear our lines. But we somehow hold on to a 1-0 win. We finally beat Watford. Not at all pretty. It'll be last on match of the day without a doubt. But it was very, very nervy towards the end. I do not know how Watford did not get a goal. They should have got a goal, really. But we do get a win. Finally against this lot. Just a little thing to mention as well. I've now given Nelson his actual number 24. But I don't know. Like, should I give him... I'm thinking of giving him number 7. Because he's done well so far. And Williams has had it for like the last 3 seasons. And he hardly ever plays a game. And it's, you know, quite a big number, obviously. Should I give Nelson number 7? Let me know in the comments below. This has got to be a first, you know. Because we're playing every single game this episode at Fratton Park. Every game's a home game. I mean, the games that I'm playing, obviously. We did simulate quite a few at the start, like I keep saying. But a Europa League game that isn't at night. It's more an evening game. I mean, yes, okay, it's in August, September, but still, it's not really a night game, is it, like normal? Of course, I'm ending full strength for us, their team. Okay, do I know any of their players? Galon on the right wing is a player that 2 of you have suggested in the comments below for me to sign. So maybe he could come one day. Only, I mean, I think Smith Rowe and Nelson have got at least a season or 2 in them. And I'm aware of that goalie as well. I thought he played for Porto, to be honest, but I'm getting my Portuguese clubs mixed up. But other than that, don't really know much about that team at all. It's a pretty big game this, but Rosenborg and Sparta Prague, let's be honest. It's not that entertaining or inspiring, is it? This is why this season I want to push, really push for the Champions League. Because I think if we play our best, we can get it. And it would also be a huge, huge challenge because the team's not really ready for it. But Williams plays it in, and it could be a goal. It's a good save. Corner to Braga then, it's going to be Gallon to swing it in. Okay, just over. Come on, boys. It is Parrots! We wouldn't deserve that goal, to be honest, because they've been all over us. It's been quite evenly matched, but I would say that they've definitely been the better team so far. Braga with the corner then. To swing it in again. Deserve it. Deserve it. I can't even have a go at myself for that, because Braga have been absolutely bossing us. That was coming. It was coming. I can't even be annoyed, because we've just not been at it today. This is the Portsmouth of last season. So far, this episode, it's been the Portsmouth of this season where we're actually playing well, i.e. in the first episode. But, yeah, I don't know. We can't revert back to that. We've got to keep this good start going, but we've got a job to do now. Corner, though. It's good to see us right on the other end immediately, which is good. We could score. We nearly did through Harper. Harper does get there. 1-1. Immediate reaction. Exactly what we needed. Well, that goal definitely woke us up because we got a very, very average start. We had a few, well, couple, like 2 shots. Decent chances to Parrot, I think it was. But other than that, been quite lacklustre this game. We do respond. The bar goes straight down the other end as well, just like we did. Clear your lines. No. See, that's just what I mean. Just stupid little mistakes we keep making. Go on. Go on. It is Felix. We turn it around in an instant. And this time it is the Mecha with a brilliant goal. I seem to remember against Porto in our first season in Europe, we went behind and we quite quickly turned it around. We've done it again here against another Portuguese team. Brilliant, lads. Very well done for responding very quickly too. Well, half time then. Very, very interesting half. Braga were definitely the better team for like the first 20 or 30 minutes, without a doubt. But we definitely picked up as soon as they scored. But Braga, credit to them, they're giving us a good game here. They're in. Okay. We turn it around and we immediately go and let them equalise. Okay, we've got to respond again. Luther, good save, very good save. I mean, I'd say that they've been the better team in this second half, to be honest. Like, very inconsistent game. 1 minute one team's dominating, the next minute the other team is. Nelson, good ball. Clear your lines. Go on. Nearly was. It could still be. Yeah, that was never going to go in. That was never going in. 3 changes then. Pat's had quite a poor game, to be honest. Connolly's coming on. The match is going off for Smith throw and also Van der Berg instead of Garcia. Nelson. It's now or never. It is now or never, Nelson. Poor. Divot there. Full time 2-2. Yeah. I'd say that's a fair result because that was a really tense game. Both teams really going at it. And I would say Braga were the better team. They did not deserve to lose. I don't think we did either. So a draw's fair. But I think I kind of underestimated Braga, to be honest. But yeah, very entertaining game. But we just could not find a way to win it. But quite an interesting episode, really, wasn't it? Watford wasn't that great. It wasn't very entertaining or convincing. Braga was very evenly matched. And Leeds was quite straightforward. You're never going to believe her in the next round. You're never going to believe it. That's right, we have Nottingham Forest in the next round. We're going to simulate that one, of course. I mean, oh my God. We have Forest in the next round. That's just typical, isn't it? What we're going to do, we'll simulate Brighton. We'll play Villa, because that's quite a big game. Play Sparta Prague, and obviously play United at home as well. We'll obviously simulate Forest and Palace away. And the one after that, we have another very, very big month. I wanted to play Fulham, but it isn't the away game, so I'll play the away game. But what we'll do for this one is I'll play Arsenal. I'll play Rosenborg, because, you know, we've not played the first game. Spurs. And what I might have to do is play Chelsea off camera. Yeah, I can't really simulate all those 3. Or at least one of those games anyway. But if you have enjoyed, please do like and subscribe to Rads. Follow me on Twitter at Rads_23. Thank you so much for all the support on the channel recently. That watch along I did of Derby got like 1.5 thousand views in just a few hours. I just can't believe that. And we've also hit 700 subscribers recently as well. So that is absolutely mental. Let's try and reach 800 as soon as we can. And 1,000 is not that far away. Please, like I said, like and subscribe. And I'll see you very soon, boys.